Eugene, will you stop copying me, please? Bonjour, mon petit papillons. It's your Butterfly Vey here, and today we are finishing Duck Detective, the Secret Salami, because I got about halfway through, and I ended up stopping it. I really want to know what happens next. I want to quack the case right open, so let's get right into it. Okay, I need more clues. Comfort her, Eugene. Step up for her.
It'll be okay. You have the Duck Detective here to figure everything out.
And me. Me too.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone.
Okay. Alright, fine. Jeez, fine.
Do you think she liked my present?
I don't think she cared about any present but the salami.
I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. I should really get back to work.
Uh-huh. So why don't you?
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
Nice. She liked that, like,
It's a
cat
heart-shaped
idol.
necklace. Looks tacky.
Rough. Sexy Aliens Want My Number by Sufer Sirides. Hello? This is alien smut? What the heck? Oh, I don't even want to read this. I'm scared to. Oh, gosh.
Oh, God. What did I just read?
I don't know, I didn't read it. I was too scared. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable, I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, Edgewords. Everyone, not just Sophie. Okay. Oh! The message for Sophie is be quiet or else. Which means that there's something that she knows about.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Come on, it was obvious, Eugene.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
Well, clearly she's being threatened for something. I don't know what.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
Heart, delete everything. What? Illegal activity? West VPN, secret cake recipes, never gonna give you up. I just got rickrolled. 3-hour delay compensation, booked on next bus, blah blah blah. Vacation, planned trip with her secret lover, Rufus.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Definitely Rufus. I bet you anything. Can the operations officer please clean their desk? I can smell it from here. Rough. Wait. Blah blah blah, but they're sexy now. OMG lol, is he serious? What a dumb pen name. Haha, it's literally just his name backwards.
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
They really think I've done it.
Yeah.
Duck Detective, you have to help me.
Sorry, Freddy.
You know it wasn't me, right?
What about the bag?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
No, maybe you should give it back and take your actual bag out of my pocket.
So, what happens to the cake now?
You know what? That's a good question. I'd like some cake.
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
It's a secret message for Sophie telling her to keep quiet about a secret I haven't learned yet. Duh. Was a...
Maybe it was too romantic.
Too romantic. Oh, he's the one that gave Sophie the heart
Did
necklace.
Sophie ask about me?
No, sorry, bud.
She didn't.
Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Or maybe you should just leave her alone, I don't know. Customs procedures for passengers entering from the west border. Allowed goods, personal items worth less than 500 schmark. Prohibited goods. Weapons. Sure, that makes sense. Guns are scary, Houdin. More than 10 trombones, which is why Laura was saying that one person couldn't bring 12. Meat. Alright. Potatoes. Books not in the interests of the eastern states. And plants. Interesting.
What do they have against potatoes?
Yeah, potatoes very specifically is really funny.
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprits soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Yikes.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this
Dude,
funny.
he's clearly being framed. It feels like the whole office is in on it. Nice.
That explains all the high-grade salami.
Uh-huh.
I just needed to find out who was behind this. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
Yep. We know all this.
This was serious. I had to question all of the employees.
Okie dokie.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie.
Uh-oh.
Where is she?
Uh-oh.
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless.
I don't trust that. I think something happened.
I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Probably not.
Who is the murderer?
Nobody died.
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What
Yeah.
a load of baloney.
He
No, he's
is
right.
Actually, he is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Why would anyone bother?
That is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Eugene, will you stop copying me, please?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
Yeah, huh?
This is ridiculous!
Dude, Margaret
Why are
is
we
loving
still
this.
listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
Oh wait, but okay.
I'm a certified private investigator and
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh, poor Boris. He
Okay,
doesn't know.
this is going too far. I really have
Manfred knows something, I can tell. No, Manfred is super guilty. That was the waddle of a
That
guilty
is
man.
Really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Probably.
Maybe.
Okay, bye. Bye, Margaret. Bye.
Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
Yeah.
I need to get back to work.
Wow.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
Well, I mean, I just said no one can leave, but whatever.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah, Eugene is a terrible enforcer of the law. No wonder he doesn't have a badge anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages?
No.
Talk someone into telling us the truth?
Uh-uh.
Follow people around?
Definitely not.
I'm pretty good at that.
No.
Just stay
here.
Like this?
Yep.
Yep.
You're doing great.
Doing great. Doing great. See you later, Freddy. Just bye. Ducks are excellent skateboarders. Okay, Margaret is freaking out.
Who would hire me at this age?
Well, since you clearly spend your day at the office baking cakes anyway, you could get a baker job.
Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Maybe. Maybe, Margaret, maybe. Sophie said she was going back to work, and then she just didn't go back to work. What up?
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I'm qualified.
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
The truth will be revealed in the end.
He's just mad I'm onto him. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Can I get into
Finally,
this now?
Manfred is out of his office.
Nice. Yes.
Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Yes. I knew it was gonna be a safe. Yes.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe.
That is a very oddly specific goal.
Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Let's. Ooh. Keychain. Alright. Let me just steal that. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you on a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Aww. List of demands. Make me employee of the month, TV in my room, keep quiet about the thing, do all these things, and nothing will happen to you. Interesting. So
Awful lot of
Manfred's being
security for a
blackmailed.
branch manager of a bus company. Wait. Here it is. The key for the server room.
I think Rufus is blackmailing Manfred. I don't know why, but that's my guess. Oh,
She left? Just like this?
uh-oh.
Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Maybe. Her plushie's on the ground. That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie Whitheimer. Okay. But that doesn't seem right. Why would she quit and not actually talk to anyone?
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
I don't know why, but I think she's been kidnapped. It seems very odd. But I do think that's what's happening.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Yes. I think she's been kidnapped.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Did you read it?
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave.
True.
She definitely needs the money, and she would have told me.
Interesting.
I'm her friend.
Yeah, but unknown number. I'll tell them everything. Don't. You blocked this number. Click here to unblock. Okay. So yeah, she's clearly been threatened for a while. Am I the a-hole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? She's a Reddit girly. It's my 20th birthday today, and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. Aww. High expectations?
Can't believe she complained about this online.
I know, I want to see. Were there any comments? Oh man. I wanted to see all the comments being like, yes girl, it is unfair.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Snooping?
Secret detective business.
Ooh, interesting.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Oh, I'm inspecting myself. Tired eyes. Dang. Man's going through it. Poor. Anxious, poor, and hungry. And I have a bread addiction.
Has that been there the whole day?
Yep. Yep. You have reason for shame, my man. And Rufus stole your only other coat, it looks like.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
That's very sad. Also, that's not true. Your apartment looked fine. Bearbus 100 schmuck voucher. New unused vouchers now selling for 80 schmuck. Oh. They're selling cheaper vouchers on not eBay. Camera? And he's watching the bus cameras? Interesting. Lisa. How to delete eBay selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Okay. Sure. So he's robbing the company blind.
What's up with these Bearbus vouchers on eBay?
That's just it. He's robbing the company blind.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we?
No.
That room is strictly off limits.
Well, I mean...
I even put up posters.
No.
This is for
did you?
important detective work.
Huh?
Again, he's just mad because I'm onto him. Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
That was a number on some document somewhere. Sophie got kidnapped because Rufus wanted... Oh, because she wanted to snitch. Okay.
Sophie got kidnapped.
It's serious.
There must be more to this.
Yep. I haven't figured out all of the clues, but I do know that much. Never looked at Freddy's computer. He's stalking me. That's literally what it says. Duck Detective .bsky. I don't know what that means. Throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice. Looking for a job will do almost anything. Buy my book. Murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bickle lost his mind. Okay. Margaret didn't like Freddy either, but they're both true crime girlies.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Clearly. Clearly.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
They don't like you. Okay. I think that Manfred kidnapped her because he's also missing. Manfred kidnapped Sophie to make her stay quiet about the Salami Bandit illegally. Oh, to make him stay quiet about Manfred illegally importing salamis. Oh wait, no. This has nothing to do with Sophie. This is all about the blackmail. That's it.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami Bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this.
Absolutely
It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
We're gonna quack this case wide open. Oh, there he is.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
It is if they're true.
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you're guilty.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
I think he's trying to get rid of her. Look, the bus is closed up. I bet she's in here. Okay. Sophie's at the station. Under a bus. She has to be under the bus. So what am I missing? It was the office.
God! That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now.
Yeah, just open the door,
I
dude.
couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing.
Well, I guess he is standing
I
right
needed
there.
to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
I think I know who's behind everything, though. I know that Manfred is definitely the Salami Bandit. Oh, their handwriting is identical.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
Got it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Ironic
It's
that
all
his
about the
handwritten note
handwriting.
meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Yes.
Something
Okay.
was missing here. Who else was involved with this?
Everyone.
I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Sophie is the Salami Bandit's accomplice because the Salami Bandit needed someone who could easily carry out the importing of the salamis. Oh, okay. Sophie is the Salami Bandit's accomplice because she used to date Boris, and the Salami Bandit needed someone to convince Boris into helping. That one I got.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
Well, he's in love with her. Yup. Okay. Maybe it means Boris. Ah, okay, it is Boris.
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
Hmm.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Yes.
Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits.
Yes.
But first,
But
I
first-
had to free Sophie.
Yes, that's very important. She is trapped in the bus.
Oh,
She seems highly unbothered by it.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Dude, Margaret's gonna love this when I tell her what happened.
Why is everyone yelling?
Dude,
This looks dramatic.
yep.
It's kind of a long story.
I can't wait to tell
And
it.
guess who deduced said long story?
Me. Not you,
one and
Eugene.
only.
I did.
Duck Detective!
Read the room.
Yeah.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner.
Yes.
This is when he became the Salami Bandit.
Crazy.
He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly.
Uh-huh.
The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus.
Sure.
This is why the buses always had a huge delay.
I see.
It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan.
Poor guy.
Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet
Yikes.
and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of
Right
one
there,
of the
while
buses.
the detective was literally in the room, is crazy.
And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch.
I forgot the whole thing was about Laura's lunch.
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the
I mean,
mastermind behind
duh,
everything.
Manfred should be arrested.
Should Manfred get arrested?
Yes. Ultimately, he's the one who was doing all the illegal stuff and kidnapped a girl.
He is the reason
Yeah.
this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested.
Yes.
What about Sophie?
Ooh,
Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible.
true.
She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
She's kind of just a girl, you know? But she did still... She was a full accomplice. It's not like she was being manipulated into it. She just did it. So, yes.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences.
Yeah.
Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
But I feel like Boris didn't even know what he was doing. He just was like following orders. He didn't seem to know about the salami to begin with. Because if he had, he would have stopped Freddy from taking his luggage to begin with. So, I don't think so.
He didn't even realize what was
Yeah,
happening.
no, exactly.
I don't think this is a basis for
Yeah.
arresting someone.
Yeah.
All right, I've
not
made up
fair.
my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie!
And I do it again!
Yeah.
Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I know that's a good reason for doing it, but you still did the
I'm
crime.
not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
True.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions.
Which you don't give.
How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours?
That's fair.
And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company?
Yeah, why aren't we arresting Rufus?
And then threaten me!
I know his crime was unrelated, but definitely, arguably worse than whatever Sophie and Boris were doing.
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Sure.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I should arrest Rufus.
I stand by
Why
what
is
I
that
said.
not an option?
I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it.
Yikes.
You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch,
Well, I did.
not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
Okay, well, then maybe she shouldn't have broke the law? Just a thought, like, she should have thought of that before she smuggled?
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
Then why did you do it?
Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My god, he is such an idiot!
Yikes.
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan?
Yeah, literally.
You said your cousin was ill.
Yeah, no, poor Boris. He literally had no idea what was
And
going
the
on.
only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
Yikes.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
Hey, that's my line.
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Okay, Freddy.
Now finish him. The truth is an ugly mistress.
Yep. Rough.
But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Almost everyone arrested Manfred. Most people didn't arrest Sophie. That's kind of interesting. Well, not most people. But less people arrested Sophie than arrested Boris, even though Boris didn't even do anything. But Sophie did. It's because she's a girl. Girlies get away with murder, and they're so real for that. Dude, this is such a cool, funny game.
Oh, crap.
Oh?
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Rough.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
I sure do, Freddy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Come on, it'll be
come
fun.
on. You literally have no other way to get home.
Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
Yep.
I really don't. I... Yeah, fine.
Just get in the car, Eugene. It'll be fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
And
come
I
on.
can be your sidekick.
Yes! Oh my gosh, I know there's a second game for this out already. I really hope that Freddy is the sidekick. so fun. Duck Detective was hilarious and adorable, and I absolutely loved it. I know that there's already a second game out, so please let me know if you want me to play that too. I probably would. Also, if there are any other things you want me to do or games you want me to play, please let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And while you're down there, you might as well like and subscribe. It's fun, it's free, you'll get to see more of me, and the games can only get cuter from here. So, without further ado, bonsoir mon petit papillon. Bye!